by 77 thousandths of a second. And it's a possible foot 1-2. Total score for Pride Scotland. Who go the legal corners to go. Turn 11. Here comes Gilbert from the and a thumbs up from Lewis Gilbert, but Killian Craft, congratulations. A 1-2 finish with the rest of the commentary this weekend. I'm very humbled by that, thank you so much. Point 2 is the gap, as we will now go on to not just our 7 points following after this race, but the last one of the entire weekend. It's Gilbert versus Gilbert. 0-7 gets the warning chance from race control. Last lap underway, point for the second. Gilbert lays on the brake, and now is racing to build up the minute. And you know what, Pete? The start of driving the heat. Oh no, we got an accident! That was the Harrison and Alex Owen. Oh dear me, that's still for the flag gate. Peter Creel is mashing his way to the front of that zone. There's on one front. Still now within 6.5 minutes of the second. To go on to lap 15. Quick step. And Gilbert's recorded speed is higher by the 3 kilometres an hour in comparison with the Schlegel. Gilbert was nearly 2 tenths of a second quicker. And now Robbie Schlegel is 3-3. There's the 3-4-4 of Alex Lane going round the outside. I think that was on somebody, I think it might have been one of the Jimmy Kreuzmann. And that was the 10th place. Gilbert, another 0.12 quicker. That gap now is 0.95. And he's a little bit quicker from Bastian Royale. The Genk trying to go through, and I think he's just, yes, the Genk has got through by turn 5. That was a great step up in Belgium, but then straight to turn 6. Only got back to one rise up the inside. Yonkers is there. The Genk is getting hung out to dry a little bit here, going through to turn 6 and 7. And he nearly comes into contact with Yonkers, and then Alex Lane gets through. And now, Owen is going to lose third. Bordeaux gets through at turn 2. It was only a matter of time. Robbie Bordeaux gets through for third position. And Philip Owen is now, I think, maybe having to suffer the same fate as what Lewis Gilbert did in his country. It's not being easy for the 3-4-6. He got to the top of the final intermediate classification by a single solitary point, and now it's starting to slide away. This is allowing the 2 drivers from Pat Watersports to start pulling away. So instead of Owen is really having to fight now. Putting on pole position. But the final has gone away as Schlegel and Gilbert. Well, Schlegel is now pulling away. He's quicker. He was quicker. Your top three by batters, you can conserve fuel a little bit with the point, Lewis was leading, ended up 4. At that point, nothing wrong. It's Lucas Schlegel, he's right trying to be a bumper of Lewis Gilbert, coming out of turn number 13. The Scotsman is going to have to be one of two things. Defending to turn one and let Schlegel down and stay him. That is how Lewis also do his work. But it's what I've seen. Yonkers fifth, Henry out, ready to on the side of England, Michael Rubin going to hang on at the top 10. Michael English has made it all the way up to 26th as Lewis Gilbert has got 2 for the race lead on Sweaty Evan. That was a nice little move by the Scotsman from their right inertia. Now he starts to try and pull away. So Evan gets the initial run through into turns 1 and 2. Gilbert now trying to dive for the lead. And he's straight with Lewis Gilbert. He didn't get through. But he was in the right place. But Sven Ubben leads the field down the yellow column for the first time. Gilbert in second position, looking to the outside, maybe trying to put a little bit of pressure on, not try and force the issue. Then got the field on top. Look at Steele, monster start for the round for FM Racing. Opening lap in the books, Sven Ubben being hustled along by the pride of Scotland, Lewis Gilbert. Third place, Lucas Schlegel. I'm sure there's plenty of people watching in the grandstands all around. Mechanics Gallery off of turn number 13. Very much heavily occupied. First unit finish. You've also got to make sure you go one better than your opposition. That's every team. Dot every eye. Don't put a foot wrong. To the tram lines, revs up, lights out. Lights on, they're not going out, we're going round again. This lights on Blanco, not satisfied with the formation. Champions Winter Trophy Senior Max winner. And we've seen that on the final in a race weekend here at the Home of Champions. The heart goes out to him. Of course, there's plenty more racing still to come in the weeks ahead. The field starts coming to a crawl towards turn 10. And that's the point. This is where the gloves are off. Forget MMA, it's like a bare knuckle boxing that could be transpiring before our... Now it's the short run through turn 10. 2-11, next time around we're going to get the final lap. Going on from Canada, close to the last orders for this race. But 1.36 kilometres remain. Gillespie switches to the inside line. One shot. Becomes the junior max winner for the Champions Winter Trophy for 2025 by just 3/10 after 13 laps of racing. Thomas Verheyen, Luca Van Leer, Rory Anderson and Jan Jones on that in the top five. Richard Austin, Alex Gibson, Thomas Verheyen is closing rapidly. And now Van Leer's going through. Sadowski now back to for second. Armstrong is there. Armstrong is there. Look, he's got Landers right down to zero. This is not a done deal. No, it's not. It's not together. Top 7. Wait for the interval set. 1.4 seconds. Any one of these seconds at the win. And that's what that goes. Van Leer defends against Van der Haller. Armstrong is waiting to pounce. This is a crucial time right now. And the person that should capitalise most could be more reactive. It's actually Tango! It's actually Tango! But he's close. He was pushed. He was pushed as well. So I think he got a point tight in the rear. Takes the race lead. Sadowski second. Van Leer, pink through. And the next thing to lead up, Armstrong is by 6/10. As this showed when they started, and now Van Leer is still on Sadowski. There's an outset, there's a possible outset. They know you're breaking your... No, you're not touching my boat. No, you're not sleeping in my bed. They're getting away. They started. But it's down to Armstrong. He's got really fancy. I think Armstrong that he's close to pulling the pin. And he's just going to left to go for it. I've got nothing to lose. I've got everything to gain. And he's only 2.1 seconds behind. Now when those three at the front start cancelling, and that's inevitable, and the funny thing was that they had started pulling back. They're about 2.2 seconds on the second. So now welcome back to the Armstrong. Van der Baker. That's more than 3T. That's what possible 2 forwards against him is with the short campaign. Oh my goodness, what's to go one better? In 7 spots. Get your skates on, get the traction through the corners, entry and exit, I might add. And well, we've got the for Desmond Rayford. W8 on the table black car. And there's obviously something with his face on the vehicle. Not the defense on bumper. Good more than let me do it for Trinidad is coming up. Now turns to the lead, Boris Markovic. And there's only 0.14 ahead of Sebastian, who's got the rear bumper, going to turn 2. Armstrong has made a move. That is on Verheyen. Between the top 2. As through for the race 4, he goes. Luca Van Leer. As that's car number 3. Van Leer timed it to perfection. Swiderski didn't really fight it, but thought, well, it's a bit early for me to try and do that at this point in the race. And when you look at it from a perspective, that is about a little bit of confrontation, a little bit of self-control, but also some common sense when it comes to running a race car. Now, we have drivers, and sometimes, who's just been pulled away, and we have the marking. It's the 284, Luca Van Leer. Touch the start for the first time. So Swiderski leads. It's the one down to turns 1 and 2. Swiderski has the initial advantage. Archie Lovett has dropped down a few positions, but he's going to try and see if he can get his way back into the top 5. If he managed to do that, will go with the 285 of Luca Van Leer from BNL and trying to use the run-off over. Can only use it once. After that, any use of any run-off over. First sector in this race of anybody. Ian's being assaulted from all sides here at the minute. He's got nothing to do. I've just seen Jakubowski for second place. Ian's advanced. 4th. 5th is Axel Hoon. Good questions, my apologies. Max Johannoverhoff, Axel Hoon. Time number 10. Captains stand because first is Lawrence Sabos. Second is Max Johannoverhoff. going to try and see what he can do, but the blank got through out of turn 13. Multiple corners on the team as well. Jakob Bezel is now starting to be reeled in. And then down the outside at turn 5. Made 3 positions up in one fell swoop. Jakob Bezel is leading the way. The revs rise, lights are on, and the lights are out pretty quickly as we get ready to rock and roll here at the Home of Champions. Into turn 1 goes the field. Nicolas Guillaume looks to have gotten up into second place, but straight away Lawrence Elbows retakes the position. Guillaume looks to flip back to the turn of the corner, but unsuccessful. Alfield makes it start. 2 more races to go. A total of 22 races. But Morrow's still putting on a stern defensive masterclass ahead of Jeff McGowan, but the Armenian opponents down in the corners, and well, Vince Van der Hellen last year. This year it goes to the United Kingdom. Who are the champions in the trophy? It's the British One team versus Zeitplan Racing. Robbie Morrow, who was in the shot, but unfortunately it fell apart towards the end of the race. Just what they can do to try and catch and reel in and pass Max Golly out on the circuit. This time, it's like the last lap build is being prepared for the rookie final. Mullins of Bate will battle out in the second position. With 1.26 kilometres remain, Max Golly starts his final lap. Mullins defends against the Bate heading into turn 22. And the Bate, Mullins wants to make the move. Well, yeah, he's going to hound and hustle. Robbie Morrow right up until the checkered. And it could be down at the other pylon that something might happen. I'm going to keep my eyes on turn 11 now, because the next Jolly has come through. So someone has ended up going straight on at turn 6. Now we go on to Robbie Morrow, in the meantime, as the camera gets tired of waiting until at the inside of Jeffrey Bay into 7th place into turn 6 and 7. So, aside from the race, Ginta Lazarus out, Ralph Lacatis, Julian Jimmy. And down to the 32 cars of riders. Golly has got a big old gap expanded. And Robbie Morrow, who's just signalling to Jeffrey Bates, right, come on, you've only got a couple of laps to go, mate, let's just go for it. Let's catch up. And I'm sure that Robbie Morrow is nearly 2 tenths quick at Jorgensen. So that's in the mind, we've got turned around there in the varsity. And I'm just getting the race to Robbie, come in. So Darren played time on YouTube. It's 11 minutes past the late. So we're going to time in and there's a big old hot catch and around goes. There's 106 of that turn right there. So August over the lead up. So through for Vic slow today. They move on up the inside through for P3. Great job there by the 122 from the United Kingdom. And now, maybe, just wanting to conserve the cars underneath them. And just allowing that a little bit of breathing room. And just take a moment just to accept the situation here. And thereby consequently deal with the situation in front of you. In the manner that you see fit, if it's going to be firm, that's fair. Now here's a car that has got a front bumper for a haymaker up the inside, because what can happen, you'll end up not just compromising yourself. We will have it from Zeitplan stats around 24,430. There was a new rookie last year and won this event. Carl Towns has got down to see what I can show on Matthias. He is 11th at the moment, but about to at the front of the field. Still trying to go left to left, coming on the second. That's the man that's still on top of the head house. And keep your eyes on that, down there. Again, Albert Jorgensen, who has got through on the Dutch driver on the Maranello chassis. Riley Morrow is probably going to be thinking, maybe breathing a sigh of relief at the moment to say, oh, thank goodness for that. Three laps leading, and then slingshot. And it straight away happened. They were covered by less than 2.5 tenths of a second. William Foreman from Denmark puts in the reverse to get the race, 59.536 on lap 3, and goes purple in sector number 1. And then to the final 7 to 40 minutes. Last additional lap, Riley Morrow still leads the way. Not still in sector 1, not still leading the way. Jeffrey Baker second, Winston Jeffrey is not to find here. Fourth is now Austin Ahern, as they complete lap number 4. Is hanging on by a finger thread at the moment with regards to race lead. Jensen Walker gets a warning flag. He started 14th, unfortunately got down all the way in 30th position. Everyone keeps their cars so fast. If anyone except for one, I might add, and considerably quicker than those in front. These six days carefully time 12 and 13. The advantage that Riley Morrow at the front end of the field, he got the lead early. He got exactly with the senior superheat earlier on today. For our youngest competitors, they passed the red line of no return. And then it's got to be a consistent pace when they enter the tram lines. They split into the tram lines, revs up, lights on, and the final's underway. And straight away Max Johnny pulls the left hand side to cover off Riley Morrow, heading into turns 1 and 2. And Morrow went round the outside, got the race lead. Osterman also factoring in there. They can use the runoff area on the early part of this race. Jeff Beck having to go to the outside at turn 4. Now a Belgian lockout for row 3. And Latvia, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Belgium rounding out the top 10 in terms of nationalities represented. The red lights are ignited on the starting gantry. Once we get the word to go racing, we'll be off and underway for the finals for the first time this afternoon. Chronologisch and then at Costa. Completing the top 10 from the Netherlands and Germany respectively. Next Vandermeer, Chronologisch. Today follow it, Paul Dupont. Last but latest, William Kajewski. Then Benjamin, Lucas Cornell, Crystal Beals, multi-time BNL Karting Series Senior Road Tax Champion, and Sverre Ubben is now pulling away ever so slightly from what we saw there, and I'm sure that the London family, especially Paul, who founded the team, is to be very happy that one of his drivers should provisionally put himself on pole position. Sverre Ubben, the Phoenix, has provisionally booked himself on pole position for the top 36 final. From 7, Yonkers moves back up to 4th on 145. Lucas Schlegel and Robbie still there. At the minute, are currently on 7th minutes in the classification. But we are coming down to the final couple of seconds of this race. Yes, it is. He was waiting, he went for it on the inside. Sverre Ubben goes through. And that is going to help him. It's also, the funny thing is, on Yonkers, he's got back past Lucas Schlegel. But Schlegel has returned the favour once again. So it's going to chop and change like nobody's business. Unless they got the timing beam. A bit of an indication. Yonkers and Stevens once again on their home points with Yonkers. They stand over. The provisionally on pole position. Very, very close. Do not want to start from pole position. Why is that? Because you're at the master of anyone. Like for instance, the Scottish Stadium done very well for this area in Super Heat A to take the lead before we even hit turn 3 on lap 1. But Ubben, however, he might put himself, if he gets ahead of Robbie still there, he could put himself actually into P2. Only point behind Lewis Gilbert on the final intermediate classification. I said the points don't make prizes this weekend. When you go into business for the first of 4 rounds of the BNL Karting Series in 2 weeks' time, really points make prizes and totals. However, this is a one-off event, so you can get everything to one side once everything is completed. 2 minutes to go, past the lap. It's currently third at the minute, and there's still 4 minutes to go past the additional lap. If Yonkers wants to make absolutely unsure that he's through to pole position for the final, he's got to get through and Sverre Ubben. But Ubben is going to half a second up the road. But it's the point, it's a case of you've got to just do what you can. And now, with the way things are at the moment, the thing is, only Yonkers at the moment is now level on points for the final intermediate classification with Stevens, but I think it might go to the count on that game. Number 2 out of anybody in this race, but more to the point, Robbie still there, and now we see the cut that we're doing second Yonkers, and both the second Luca Teal is just the last lap, 56.007. Top 8 covered by, make that top 9 covered by 2.7 seconds. If you've got a mobile differentials last year, now change for the lead. Robbie Stolder gets through at turn 2 on Sverre Ubben, and it's the top 4 Belgian lockout. So Stolder leads from Oven, from Yonkers. Yonkers dives through and gets the second position, but the crisscross happens instantaneously. So Spencer Oven, and that has allowed Robbie Stauder to get away. Robbie Stauder has now gotten away because of the fact that Yonkers and Oven were battling. So from that perspective, it means things aren't going yet. Lucas Clay will fight a very, very close race. Now keep your eyes on Austria's Lukas Schlegel from Kraft Motorsport. He's put in the fastest lap of the race. He's quicker than the 5 in front of him, and that is quite crucial. Lucas Hill has just lost another position to Ruben Verheyen, and Schlegel is catching quickly. And he nearly dived up the inside at turn number 6 just a second ago. Now, all I'm going to say is that there are 3 other drivers not that far behind. Crick Knurren, Lex Sprintons, and Germany's Noah Janssen. And I'm looking at the lap times. Schlegel quicker than the 5 in front. Knurren quicker than the top 5. Sprintons on par. Janssen will get off the base. This time, I have it, and that quick from the senior race to the senior next dogs in war. 8 overall. They're covered by, at this moment, 34 points. To the win, Rima van Beek has just been given a black and white money transformation goal. Wow, it's slightly unexpected in passing. Top 5 covered down, 9 points for the second. So we'll get further back. There is from Julie. Second, Yonkers. Third, Lucas Hill. Robbie Stauder 4th, Ruben Verheyen 5th. And it looks like there was another driver that went off at turn 1 and 2. Philip Ennemark from Denmark. And where was Philip? Just looking at the grid. Was running 13th. So wanted to sort the fourth up and possibly Dano was up there. Number 11. There's a full test at the front of the field and now starting to pull away. Those drivers, oh yes, it was a Cosmic. I looked at the livery and I thought that's the Cosmic chassis 100%. And so the two generate off the circuit, that's in this driver walking away. But into turns 1 and 2. Oh, one's gone straight on. Oh, that was a big old off. And well, Michael Nelson can't say so. Can't like reactions there, Michael. Well done, buddy. Kept out of the way. Has been concluded. Then the points are swept under the bridge like water. Sweep it under the carpet, out of sight, out of mind. And then it becomes winner take all. So at the minute, second race, Lewis Gilbert in third now. He's trying to pull away from Kay Stevens, so they've swapped third and fourth place respectively. Alex Aim, Jim back, Sasha Aim, and Winston Micaiah. Jim Fitters. He's made it from the repair or and then around up the top 10. So that was time out. So on the final corner, the Stephen repair with exit car for 15 laps of racing. It takes the win. Great job there. The senior got the lead, he bolted. He just went and he said, right, see you later guys. I'll see you at the finish. That's exactly what he needed to do. And did the buy one get one free invoice with the turn number 12, the turn number 13. So they're really good done there. Oh, and literally on the buzzer. I think the pair was angry for about 1 second to spare, crossed the line, and so we've got 2 laps to go, 15 laps. Well, I did say the word unpredictable, didn't I? Never say never, we'll do it, might be he's decided to keep the tyres for a lap or two, but the second line and go right. And that past me, turns for me to return the favour. I think now it's about damaging patience a little bit. Just looking at the radiator flap on the Potenza racing engine, which alongside, of course, the family. Incredible work for the youngsters in Belgium. Mateo Radenkovic, who did a part-season campaign last year, revitalised, reinvigorated, and now firing on both barrels of the shotgun. And Lewis Gilbert is coming under pressure. And there's Tay Stevens. We've got a four-way scrap with just over 2 minutes and 20 to go, plus an additional lap. Lewis Gilbert has been caught and passed. And now Tay Stevens has got through on him at turn 8. So Lewis Gilbert for over 8.5 miles. West has pulled off the circuit. Jack West went straight on at the entry point into turn 8. Oh no, Jack West is suddenly broken down. And he's got the chance to be at the top end of the grid. He was running first before this minute investigation before he even considered Super Heat B. Jack West race has gone to pot with 4 minutes to go. It's gone completely wrong for him. That is a real shame. So that brings us down to 3 retirees. Meantime, Tom Lenoir is trying to put the over-under on Lewis Gilbert. Nearly got the job done coming out of turn number 6. And that could be very good for a certain return of Dankovic. And it is. I think it is. And more to the point, Gilbert is holding on. Lenoir's trying to hustle the Scotsman along. And the Belgian in third is waiting at least to pick up the pieces. But if you need to absolutely need to, without any hesitation. So, right, the warning fire is just going up to the 305. Nathaniel Wagner from Germany, who has just received that on the duty cycle in the first to start finish line. After making some nach on the MS chassis. Half a tenth, maybe by 0.6 of a tenth per second. And actually quickly down in section number 2. But not significantly fast. However, there was one thing that indicated the sympathy yesterday on the circuit commentary. And they mentioned it again today. Also, there's another thing the drivers have to consider. Tyre Luca Brima in the 358. And that was just on the inside of turn number 5. And so, the pace is happening, and Gilbert is still leading the way. He's going back down. He's gone into the second now. 6.5 minutes to go. Gilbert leads about 8.7 tenths of a second. He's making it count, and he's now on 166 points. Because he's leading the way. Thomas from Holland, however, 91.5 seconds off with 2 balls. Thomas from Holland leading it further. And Rory Armstrong finds himself all the way down around 14th position. And what's more, that was put outside of the top 8. In the final intermediate class here, I love it with his left, the right rear with his left front bumper, and then all of a sudden I think he might have just got squeezed from behind, and Armstrong left again. He touched the back end of it, but that was the stone he had put to the finishing frame. Jet is through for the race lead. On the opening lap has got through and Archie Levitt. Rory Armstrong is partly city in third position. Armstrong goes to, so a good start there by our front row, and Archie Lovett gets the initial advantage. Tom Ritt, bit of a drama, 2.36, so that's Sebastian Welsh, and also 2.12, Germany's Philip Hansler having a big old drama coming out of peaks and troughs, and by that I mean there's been some dramas along the way. However, this is the opportunity. these drivers to book their place, one of 36 spots on the grid. But who can bring the fight to Max Swiderski in the final? So, not till time. Super Heat B. Betty ready to work and well here at the home champions. 9 minutes time has done enough. There's still a handful of corners to go. Anything is possible in karting because there is that unpredictability, mate, factor that you have to put in first. Places at this moment in time, 5 places down from 16th on the grid, now runs as competitive 11th. And most of it are going to be battling each other. We've got Admiral who makes it through the corner. Time has expired. Last lap is now getting underway as we speak. Max Swiderski off the line, and Swiderski off the line with just over 2.5 tenths of a second advantage over Luca Van Leer, and Van Leer is not giving this one up at all. Find their way through to turn 6. Swiderski now another new faster lap to the youngster from the Netherlands, the 2.97, with a 56.379 second lap time. That's exactly what Swiderski needed the fastest lap to keep Van Leer at bay, but Van Leer, let's be completely honest, with a 56.412. And over both Max Swiderski, this will keep him at the top of the standings. But let's not forget about one little factor that will play its hand into the final intermediate classification. That is the other 18 drivers that will be taking part in Super Heat B. And that could throw the cat amongst the providing the pigeons for a lot of drivers in Super Heat A. So at the moment, Swiderski, 1.16, going home, not the inside at turn 2, but he's really hustling it, coming out of turn 4. So more to the point, it is really the case of these drivers are, well, Max Swiderski's got the lead. Swiderski's now got the lead back into his possession. He lost it coming through turn 1, lap 1, and that just goes to show how quickly things can change. Was very, very quick in comparison to Luca Van Leer. Swiderski is very, very close to Luca Van Leer for the race lead, as Lonnie Rodriguez is now ahead of Bram van der Weyken and Maxime Becker. So another driver that runs a successful Rotax T on Concept, and also came back out of the time after 10 years in 2021. One that used the IC building safety, and then went on to win GP matches ahead of fellow country Paul in the sands of Bahrain. That year, Paul won the BNL Karting Series GP National Crown. So, the technical time is still flashing for Swiderski, goes purple in sector number 2. And, sector 1 and sector 2. Swiderski on bridge to go back up down to Luca Van Leer in 284, and maybe go for a push to the lead. That's a great thing. Half time, very soon, in about 45 seconds. Mechanical back tires for 2. You betcha, Conrad. Patrick for this time, come on, Bram van der Weyken. Is completely frustrated. You can just see by the body language now. He cannot believe what has just happened. The emotions come flooding through. He got one thrown up round the outside of him, and I think that might have been possibly Lars Landers. Luca Van Leer has dived up the inside at turn number 3, has got on the race lead, the youngster from SR Solutions. Great work there by the 284. Max Sadowski, I think, is down in around about third or fourth position by my reckoning. But Luca Van Leer has already showcased that, well, I'm not here to make up the numbers. Change for fourth in the meantime. It's the Brian Van der Eycken that has got him through. And that was on the 204 of one of the racing team moving on to the final. And then we have the real compensation circumstance with the walking out to the start finish grid. And they have gone with Czech Republic machinery. And well, the thing is, there is a bit of tweak on the grid, and we do have a Sandbar logo, something you normally see in big trucks, with two wings and big tails, the first flamingos. Lawrence Rose, another new car to start the race, 55.399. And I get the feeling that the Jaws music is going to start going into the real which is what this race is going to be on. For that third spot, they both got a good run on the time of 11. And you see Colin Troy, this is not too hard on the half. Of using the split screen over the start finish line to try and get through. And just over point, but are still on the circuit as we speak. I see it can come to me. They come out of time of 11, that was Nico Guillaume, Nico, and that's the other. 8.5 tenths of a second. It's now just under 7 tenths to total. Goes drops down to third in the 450, and Schirmer just ahead of him at the moment. Absolute best opening sector plan. Into the year, rapid cycle. Check. About an hour and a bit north of Meccan in the suburbs of Düsseldorf. If you know this circuit, north of Meccan. Turn number 10, and we are underway, and it's going to be a good start from the polster to Jakob Bezel. Nicola Guillaume gets up the inside of Lawrence Herbols, his two customary teammates get very close together. Marcel Schirmer is hoping for a better side around. That's Johanna on the inside of Louis Koch, and remain narrowly missed out at that time on a ticket for the Grand Finals, but then obviously with a good friend of his, Nikita Benza, in two respective titles, and had to pick, I think, of which championship he'd go with, and then, well, Max ended up getting a ticket, and then ended up going to your 4 contact patches, aka tyres, land on there. That can depend on whether you do get the traction out of the corner, or whether you don't. Checker flag is being prepared to conclude the first superheat of the 2025 Champions Winter Trophy. It's going to be the one out of the final corner, and Sam Pollitt Racing's Riley Morrow picks up his first win of the weekend, taking the victory here in superheat for me and the rookies. Max Golly finishing half a second behind. Stefan Bates third, fourth Oscar Hahn. Lewis Brooks, the Falcon Racing team, takes 5th place. Tiger Hothausen, Tigers of Coringa takes 7th, having started 15th on the grid. Great work by the youngster from Denmark. Klaus Hans, Liam Robles, and Phil Albert Jorgensen completes your top 10. Mathias Van Eycken and Connor Halfer finish 11th and 12th respectively. Home of champions. It's getting a bit poised for 3 race back going through turns 3, 4 and 5. Great race racing up and down the order here at the Hall Champions to kickstart finals day. And the leaders now come across the line. Riley Morrow leads after lap 8 and it's lap 9. Final lap underway. Gap now 3 tenths. If Max Jolly was within 2 tenths of a second, he would have had an opportunity to get the slingshot past on Austin Line and maybe get the run through into turn 2. But then Riley Morrow has just put in the overall fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 6 with 7.76. So responded in kind and thought, well, Max Jolly's behind me, I need to start her. I need to start completely off at turn 4. And really ended up being a run-across style joker lap there, I'm afraid. That was a Maranello chassis. You couldn't quite pick out the number just because of the glare. But Riley Morrow is having to now have eyes in the back of his head. Max Jolly is about 4 kart lengths behind as they cross the line to complete lap number 7. So Max Jolly once again has decided to put the pedal to the metal. 1 minute 6.960. And he's done absolute best of anybody with 15th place. And Julian Dimmer running in the Formula K chassis. Trying to close in. And the Belgian in front. To go through the Europe line at time 7. And Dimmer's really got a good run coming out of the corner. And more to the point, well, he is running wide and Dimmer took quick advantage of it. Gap is closing still with 3 minutes to go plus an additional lap between Riley Morrow and Max Jolly, and another new fastest lap for the 116 in the United Kingdom, 1 minute 7.665. And we've got another battle, that is Oscar Laan, who has just got past the Netherlands. Tiger Hawk shot off like a rocket out of a cannon. So everyone still running. As we have 3.5 minutes still to go in this only Super 8. We have got pretty much nearly a capacity grid for this class. The grandstands and the mechanics viewing gallery are respectively very well packed at the moment. Single digits when it comes to the outside air temperature. We completed 5 laps and now Max Jolly has responded and is closing the gap to Riley Morrow. It was just over 1.2, it's now 8 tenths. And now he's gunning for 18th alongside with Sacha Alchabral from Belgium. And more to the point, well, it could be 17th now, but Riley Morrow has got a lead and it is expanding. It's now over a second. He's putting in a very fine style lap. This is the number 122 from Sam Pollock Racing, and still this battle coming down into turn 10 is wheel to wheel as far as those cars for the briefest of moments. And Morrow has bolted, with 3 minutes and a quarter, plus an additional lap. It's now 1.2 seconds between him and Jeff at the bake, while Max Jolly decides to thread the yard and needle up the inside at turn number 2. Rick definitely trying to make get his front back onto this race, but it's not being easy for anybody out there. All 35 runners and riders are still competing, but it is still Riley Morrow that is going to lead after lap 3. Jeff at the bake second. Max Jolly, Lewis Boots, Tiger Holthausen, Oscar Laan now starting to recover and has moved back up to 6th place. Leon Harabols, Finn Albert Jorgensen now gets through on Matthias Verdaken. Riley Morrow, new fastest lap of the race, 109. But it is going to be rather close at the sharp end of the field as they head down the Unipolan, travelling at the best part of over 90 kilometres an hour, and the speed limit for the parallel road itself is 90 kph. And Riley Morrow now takes the lead from Jeff Verbeek. Max Jolly holding on to 3rd at the meantime. It's not getting any easier out there because there's a lot of still very damp tarmac, but there's a dry line. Well, Jeff was also caught up in the crossfire. Meantime, the two Tony Karts of Ewan Powers, Jeff Verbeek and Strawberry Racing's Max Jolly lead the way, and the gap is starting to close between the pair. side by side heading down into turn number 10 a little bit further back. One of which will be that will be Matthias Verdeken, I believe, ahead of Oscar Mann. Out of the final quarters to complete that number 2. And Riley Morrow has got through on Max Jolly for second position. Riley Morrow, new DM habits that's gone around. Another driver compromised. So drama already on the first lap. So there's going to be a change for second position. Max Jolly leads. Now it's Jeff Bake in second position. And Oscar Mann might have just stolen a slight march on his Stone Pollock Racing teammate. It could be somebody else there. That was going to be Lewis Boots, who's going to come in third. As Ron Morrow tries to get the overshot through out of turn number 11 and makes that lead work rather nicely. And finals day is underway here. Down into turns 1 and 2 go the field as there's a dive up the inside. Riley Morrow dives up the inside through on Max Jolly. And Lewis Boots has already gotten up the order, but they're making their way out through turn number 5 as we speak. But more to the point, it really is the case that this close pack racing that the mini line coming off of the wet part of the tarmac here at the home of champions. But now the drivers getting into formation. Once they get past the red line of no return after turn number 11, then they have to be in the right position. If someone's out of position, they will get a penalty for incorrect position on the grid.